whether we know the standards, either British or Americans, but where we live and where we work affects our pronunciation, even accent. So, how is your accent?
Well, my answer will be 오버지다오.
Well, my accent is definitely 90% American and 10% neutral.
You're confident with your accent.
Definitely.
I'm an Indian accent. I remember when I was in a call center. I remember there is a caller. I remember the caller is a middle-aged woman, and then we talk, and then at that time, really sound bad, really. And then, are you an Indian? She asked me, "Are you an Indian?" No, no, ma'am, no. Okay, yeah. Kidding aside, okay, at that time, so I practice, so I can say that I have half American accent and neutral accent.
Well, mine is neutral. And some of the words that I pronounce is American. And sometimes I do the British one as well, depending on but yeah, no, normally I do sound the neutral sound and some American sound.
So, all of your accents aren't standard, neither American nor British. How now, how do you teach students the standard accent?
It's because the South African, which is called the neutral accent, is still fitting into the American standard 100%.
Many of the American accents are neutral as well. So you can base it. Even if we say the neutral accent and they want to follow the standard American, it's alright. You can hire an American tutor. Alright? Yeah. And compare it with with me, if in case. Yeah, you wanna see the difference between me and their pronunciation, go ahead. Yeah. Whom can you understand better? That's the point. And whom can you follow the pronunciation better? Him or I? It's up to you.
I need to correct that. Accent is different from what we say are saying American standard. Okay,
Pronunciation.
again,
Pronunciation
accent
is
is
different
different.
from accent.
Yeah, accent is different. Okay, accent is the way you talk. It's different from the one that
Pronunciation.
the pronunciation that we are teaching. Okay, for us, okay, all of us here are American standard. Okay, we are far from British. Okay, so we are teaching American standard.
So, pronunciation is the standard that we are following, either American or British, and we are able to teach American standard pronunciations, but the accent is the way that we actually exactly speak, which might be various for people who come from different regions with different background. The same goes for Chinese people who speak Mandarin, but they have different accents since they came from different provinces. Thus, only a few have standard accents, such as a host on the TV news. So, this is important for kids to learn standard accent.
Okay, so they are beginners. They are kids. Yeah. Because I taught kids with zero level at the time. So I'm just going to base again with my experience. Maybe others have different experience, but I'm going to base mine. Not important. The standard is not important yet. I'm saying about the yet, because initially you are going to teach the kid this one. Maybe I say this apple. That's right. I say this cut. That's right. Initially, it's initial, but when the kid progresses, he or they themselves will learn the standard depending on the pronunciation. If it is terribly wrong, which is already out of context, it's totally different. Even the spelling is different from its pronunciation. That is already a what we call a not a good start for a beginner. Yeah. So as long as the pronunciation is still matching, or although the pronunciation is a little bit mismatch with the spelling, it's right initially.
Okay, so for me, in my opinion, yes. Yes. Why? It's not in the context of Hilda's, but it's in the context of uh, the standard, since we are talking about the standard. So when you say standard, you need to listen first to the very exact, authentic speaker so that your pronunciation on every tone will be correct. So for me, basing on that experience, it is important that you know the standard so that whenever you will hear another pronunciation of that word, then you yourself or the kid himself will know, oh, my teacher is wrong. Something like that.
Well, based on my experience, as long as the kid can pronounce the word, even if it's right or wrong, like Mira says,
Initial, it's
even
right.
if even if, if
Initial.
if that is wrong, you need to accept because
They have no knowledge yet.
3 years old, 4 years old,
Yes.
right? Okay, 3 years or
Beginner,
4 years
zero
old. You cannot
level.
expect them to say
Exactly.
no, 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 no. Say apple. You cannot. Yeah.
Yes.
For me, based on my experience, when we teach, actually, I we have experience 3 years old and 4 years old. They really like to play, and then even if you say, "Hey, can you come? What's this? Ball!" Then they will just play. How can you expect that? Just say the word.
Just speak out.
So they can't really procure the accent, even the pronunciations, even though we teach them anyway. If in case the students learned a non-standard accent, can it be changed in the future?
Initially, they probably say the wrong words, but there are people out there who can correct them, like teachers online, like their teachers at school, like TV, where they are watching some YouTube videos or some children's American children TV show or British TV show, whatever that is. It will teach them. It will give them the oh oh oh, that's the correct pronunciation. So they actually imitate. They mimic. They can mimic it themselves.
I do agree with Mira. Technically, also Mira's response is actually not on the no side. It's me with me and Joy because she used the word yet, which means it's important. So yeah, they get to be exposed to they get exposed to cartoons on TV, social media, online tutors. So yes, they are likely to improve with time.
All right. As the conclusion for today, pronunciation is important. Having good pronunciations can build our confidence and help us convey our thoughts better. But we need to be worried if we can't pronounce words with standard accents in the first place, since it can be corrected as the time goes by. But like teacher Nelson, who has improved his accents when he's already an adult. Thank you for your time today, teachers. I have enjoyed and learned a lot from our brainstorming today. And see you next episode again. This is Len, your host.